Hello students, welcome you all to a new video of Sunanda's tutorial. In this video we will discuss about a major class of phytohormone which is gibberellin. So in my previous video I have discussed about auxin. In this video we will discuss about gibberellin. It is a major class of plant hormone or phytohormone which regulate the different developmental processes of the plant. Gibberellin shows positive effects on the plant, okay, like stem elongation, seed germination as well as flowering, okay. So this gibberellin was first isolated from the fungus Gibberella fujikuroi, which causes bacchane disease of rice or fully seedling. So let me tell you about the history, how this particular gibberellin was discovered. So at first, remember, in 1926 Kurosawa determined that bacchane disease, Kurosawa, a scientist, determined that bacchane disease of rice was caused by the secretion of a particular fungus, Gibberella fujikuroi, now known as Fusarium fujikuroi. So here in this case, in this disease, the stem of rice is elongated unlimitedly, okay. So this particular disease is caused by Gibberella fujikuroi, okay, which is a fungus, and that fungus secrete this gibberellin. In 1938, okay, Japanese researchers Yabuta and Sumiki, they successfully isolated that substance in a purely crystal form from that fungus Gibberella fujikuroi, and named it as gibberellin after that fungus, because that fungus secretes gibberellin, so it is called as gibberellin, because the name of the fungus is Gibberella, the genus of that fungus is Gibberellin, okay. In 1950s, during World War II, Western researchers of US and UK isolated highly active compound called gibberellic acid, which is GA3. So the gibberellic acid is called as GA, GA1, GA2, GA3, like this. In 1958, British scientists confirmed that gibberellin were not just toxins from fungi. These are naturally occurring endogenous hormones, and they are generally present inside the higher plant. We can extract them, we can identify them. They have extracted those particular gibberellin from bean seeds. In 1958, they confirmed gibberellin were not just a toxin from the fungi. It is naturally occurring endogenous hormones in higher plants. So it is all about the discovery of gibberellin. So at present, more than 110 naturally occurring gibberellic acid are known. Through many don't show any biological activity. So these gibberellic acid are referred as GA1, GA2, like this. The most common gibberellin is GA3, which is gibberellic acid. These are chemically tetracyclic diterpenoids, consist of 4 isoprene units, and these are acidic in nature. The synthesis of gibberellic acid occurs in young leaves and buds, developing seeds and fruits, and in roots, okay. So gibberellic acid transported passively through xylem and phloem and by non-polar method, unlike auxin which shows polar transportation method, okay. Next, what are different physiological activities? It causes the extension of stem. The first important physiological positive effect of gibberellic acid is cell elongation or stem elongation. Okay, not by cell division but by the length. Then in case of seed germination, young embryos secrete gibberellic acid, which promote the production of amylase and other hydrolases, which are very important for mobilization of reserve food from the seed during seed germination. It causes the increase in length of internode or bolting in rosette plant and genetically dwarf varieties of plant like corn and peas. Exogenous application of gibberellic acid can break the dormancy of seed as well as bud. Exogenous application also promote flowering in long day plants, and it induce parthenocarpy in case of seedless fruit. It improves the shape of apple and different fruits. Application of gibberellic acid promotes the formation of pistillate flower in maize but promotes staminate flowers in spinach, cucumber and hemp. So it varies whether it will support male flower development or female flower development, but generally it supports the development of male flowers, unlike auxin which supports the female flower development. Another thing, it is a substitute of vernalization that causes early flowering. Commercially, gibberellic acid or GA3 is used to increase the stalk length of seedless grapes that allow grapes to grow larger and faster. Okay. It is also used in malting of barley in brewing process. It delays the senescence of citrus fruits, increase the height of sugarcane and sugar yield. Next, fawn prothallos or young gametophyte of fawn release gibberellic acid or GA3 derivatives which promote the development of antheridia on adjacent gametophyte. Here it acts as pheromones. Okay. So these are different physiological activities of gibberellins, and with this I am concluding my lecture video here about gibberellins. In my next video, I will discuss cytokinin, ethylene and abscisic acid. So please stay tuned, and if you like this video, hit the like button, share with your other friends, and please subscribe to my channel Sunanda's Tutorial. Thank you.